Hello everyone, it's rgbtech back here again, wishing everyone a very happy new year. Today I'm going to show you how to install crDroid version 11 custom ROM based on the latest Android 15 on my Galaxy device. So, this is my old Galaxy A30, and currently it's running on the custom S22 port based on One UI 6 Android 14. Alright, so let's get into it. Simply power off the device. Now press and hold volume up and power keys to boot into recovery. Make sure that your device should be already installed with TWRP recovery. Alright, now select Wipe, Advanced Wipe. Select these partitions as shown. It's also recommended to back up your data before installing it. Now swipe to wipe. Now we need to install ROM file. Select Install. Choose the ROM file you downloaded based on your device model. Please note that this ROM is based on my device model. If you wish to install it on a different device, you should consider using GSI ROM, which are universal on any Android device. Or you need to search ROM based on your device. If you have GSI ROM, then you need to install it as system image. So currently, this is the latest version crDroid 11 with the latest security patch. Alright, also one more thing. There is a new kernel update file available for my Galaxy device, in which you can able to tune the device's performance. So, select Default Installation. Here you will find various options for operating system you install to tweak the kernel accordingly. Like for the newer AOSP versions. One UI 3 vendor, it's quite outdated as of now. AOSP for legacy users, and you can also tweak kernel for the One UI 4 or later versions, including the One UI 6. And on the bottom, we have additional options for SE Linux type. Like if you want better security, you can select Enforcing. And permissive option means you can boot ROMs which do not boot with enforcing. So here I'll choose AOSP option for all the latest Android build. As we installed the crDroid 11 ROM, simply tap on Install Now. This same also applies to GSI ROMs as well, if you want to tweak kernel for better performance. Here the CPU-GPU gets a bit overclocked. But still for this device, we can't even expect more performance from this Exynos because it's almost a 7-year-old device. It lags and works slow as of 2025. Now exit. Now swipe to boot the device. Alright, and there we go. Complete the setup same as usual. Alright, now we are onto the main home screen. It looks same as usual, like on other AOSP ROMs. No new UI changes, again, quite boring. Let's check out its device information. Yeah, so currently it's the latest running on the Android 15, on crDroid version 11. If we go to other settings, everything is same as usual. If we go to Wallpapers section, yeah, pretty much the same. To display settings, enable tap to wake option. Apps section, it's same. In the battery section, you can view the battery info, battery stats, and there is a smart charging option to control the charging device. Now let's head over to crDroid custom features. Here you can able to customize the status bar. You can enable battery bar at the top of the screen. You can change the battery styles. Everything is pretty same as the previous version. Quick settings, you can customize quick panel style, customize lock screen, navigation, buttons. There are multiple custom button options. You can customize user interface, home screen icons, improve animations same. And there is an option for smart pixels. You can shut off pixels to reduce power consumption. Or you can set the custom percentage of pixels to be active. And there are some more new features like Netflix spoof. You can spoof your device as a different model for Netflix. Unlimited photo storage like on the Pixel devices. You can unlock higher FPS for games, but may not for this device. And a Google Play integrity spoof as well. And there is also a sidebar option to quickly access your custom app shortcuts. Additionally, there are some extra features and some very minor bugs, like the home screen UI feels somewhat lags at 20 FPS, not going up to its 60 Hz. But overall, it's a quite stable ROM for this device. This ROM is same as the AOSP ROMs from the others. Anyways, that's all for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed and also subscribed. Don't forget to check out our recent custom ROM videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.